Awaken your power. This is Mindset Mastery.
You ever wonder why you don't feel proud of yourself anymore? Why you look in the mirror and something feels off? It's not a big failure. It's not some dramatic collapse. It's the tiny habits you ignore every single day quietly erasing your self-respect without you even noticing. And that's the scary part. Because the habits that destroy you are never loud. They're slow. They're subtle. They're comfortable. But today, we're going to expose them. Most people think self-respect is built through big achievements, winning, earning, proving yourself. But real self-respect? It comes from the small choices you make when no one is watching. The way you talk to yourself, the standards you keep, the promises you make, and whether you keep them. If you feel like you've lost that inner fire, if you feel stuck in a version of yourself you don't even like anymore, there's a reason. And it starts with habits so normal you don't even question them. Let's break them down. First, letting things slide. You know exactly what I mean. You tell yourself, I'll do it later. You push the small tasks aside. You avoid that one uncomfortable conversation. You skip the workout just this once. You let clutter pile up on your desk, in your room, in your mind. Every time you let something slide, you send your brain a message. My word doesn't matter. It's tiny. It feels harmless. But repeat it enough times, and you stop trusting yourself. You stop believing you can rely on your own decisions. You weaken your personal authority, one delayed choice at a time. Imagine someone else constantly breaking promises to you. How long before you lose respect for them? Exactly. Your brain does the same to you. Second, putting yourself last. People think being selfless is noble. And sure, helping others is fine. But when you constantly ignore your needs, your boundaries, your rest, you're basically telling yourself, everyone else deserves care, but I don't. Think about that. How can you respect someone who never stands up for themselves? Someone who always bends. Someone who always says yes even when it destroys their energy. Self-respect comes from protecting your space, respecting your time, and saying no when something isn't aligned with who you want to be. The moment you stop valuing your own needs, you teach everyone else to do the same. Third, accepting environments that drain you. Most people underestimate how much their surroundings shape them. The wrong people, the wrong routines, even the wrong room. If you wake up every day in chaos, if you surround yourself with people who bring no growth, if your world is full of noise, negativity, and distraction, how can you expect discipline, clarity, or self-respect? Imagine trying to plant a strong tree in poisoned soil. It won't grow no matter how hard it tries. You're the same. When you accept toxic or lazy environments, your inner strength fades. Not instantly, but gradually, quietly, like erosion. And one day, you wake up with no idea how you became this weaker version of yourself. Fourth, talking down to yourself. This one destroys people more than anything. Because the voice in your head, you hear it all day long. When you mess up and instantly say, I'm such an idiot. I can't do anything right. I'm just not good enough. You might think it's harmless self-criticism. It's not. You'd never talk to a friend like that. So why talk to yourself like that? Your inner voice shapes your identity. Identity shapes your habits, and habits shape your life. If you keep attacking yourself with negativity, you'll eventually start believing it. Your confidence drops, your drive collapses, and your self-respect disappears. Change the voice, and you change the whole direction of your life. So here's the truth. Self-respect is not built from big wins. It comes from the small disciplines you practice daily. It comes from choices that seem too small to matter, but matter more than anything. Say you'll do something, and actually do it. Take care of yourself before you run out of energy. Remove yourself from environments that kill your potential, and speak to yourself like someone you are responsible for protecting. Do these consistently, and your confidence will rise from the ground up, quietly, naturally, powerfully, because nothing feels better than becoming someone you trust. So now I want you to reflect for a moment. Which of these habits do you recognize in your own life? Which one hits the hardest? Tell me in the comments. Your answer might help someone else realize they're not alone. If this video gave you clarity, hit like. If it opened your eyes, subscribe. And if you want more content that pushes you to become your strongest, most respected version, stick around. You're rebuilding your self-respect starting today, and that's a decision you won't regret.